Hello and welcome to Section 6, Building and Optimizing the Virtual Desktop OS, this time for Windows 10. In this section we're going to focus our attention again on the virtual desktop machines and how to build and configure them to run in Horizon View. So what are we going to learn in this section? In this section we're going to start to create the operating system image that will be used to create the virtual desktop machines for Windows 10. We will start by walking through the build process before going on to create a Windows 10 image, which we will then optimize for running as a View virtual desktop. Then we will create the virtual machine in vCenter, build the OS, optimize it for VDI, and then prepare it for delivery to the end users. So now let's move on to the first video in this section and walk you through the build process that we're going to follow to enable us to build the virtual desktop machine image for Windows 10. Let's have a look at the build process that we're going to follow in a little bit more detail. We start by creating a new virtual machine in vCenter and choosing the option for Windows 10 this time. During this process we're also going to configure the virtual hardware and also make some configuration changes to the virtual machine BIOS. Next we're going to install the Windows desktop operating system. In this example it's going to be Windows 10. Once the desktop operating system has been installed, the next step is to install VMware tools, just the same as you would do for any other virtual machine. Next we're going to optimize the image for VDI. Now that we have an optimized operating system, you can now install any applications that are going to be part of the base image. These will be applications that all users are entitled to, such as a PDF reader for example. The final component to install is the Horizon agent, which allows the virtual desktop machine to communicate with the connection server. Now that you've completed the virtual desktop machine, it's been optimized and had applications installed, you can now prepare it for delivery to the end users. At this stage you either take a snapshot, which will be used for cloning, or you create a template, which will be used for full clone machines. The desktop is now ready to deliver to the end users. So we can go ahead and start to build the virtual desktop machines. In the next video we're going to create the Windows 10 virtual desktop machine image.